Marriage is a blending of two hearts, two loves, and two lives. It's that magical, wonderful moment when a beautiful love story starts.
I'm so excited to be here. I feel so honored to be Stephanie's maid of honor. And thank you to Kevin and Stephanie's parents. This has been a beautiful day, beautiful ceremony. Stephanie looks stunningly gorgeous, and Kevin looked very handsome.
Today's wedding actually reminded me a lot of the day that Jean Marie and I got married. We were married March 20th, 1982, and I think it was pretty much the same type of thing. We had a lot of close friends there, a lot of family. Jean Marie and I were really, really excited. We had a great reception, and I still remember it almost like it happened yesterday, although today really brought it back again. And those vows that you made today are something that will actually keep you through the ups and downs, because you will have some ups and downs. But those vows and the promises that you made before God and everybody here will in fact see you through. And I know that both of you will do very, very well. You'll have a beautiful marriage.
Kevin, living in the presence of God, joined to Christ in baptism, will you give yourself to Stephanie in love and faithfulness? Will you share your life with her in joy and in sorrow, in health and in sickness, for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse? And will you be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Stephanie, living in the presence of God, in the promise of God, and joined to Christ in baptism, will you give yourself to Kevin in love and faithfulness? Will you share your life with him in joy and in sorrow, in health and in sickness, for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse? And will you be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I will.
In the presence of God in this assembly,
In the presence of God and this assembly,
I, Kevin, take you, Stephanie,
take you, Stephanie,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
in joy and in sorrow, in plenty and in want, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, as long as we both shall live. This is my solemn vow. In the presence of God in this assembly,
In the presence of God in this assembly,
I, Stephanie,
I, Stephanie,
take you, Kevin,
take you, Kevin,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
in plenty and in want,
in plenty and in want,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
I found a heart that was just like mine. Yeah, I found a heart that was just like mine. It's the kind of love that can make you blind. And I'd do anything to see him smile. Oh, I'm ready. I've never been so sure, quite so steady. I'm gonna live my life to keep the promises I made.
Now Kevin and Stephanie will exchange the kiss of peace.
Found the heart of my best friend. It's the kind of love that understands. He said it changed his life to be my man. So he bought a ring and took my hand. He says he's ready. He's never been so sure, quite so steady. He's gonna live his life to keep the promises he made. Even though he makes mistakes, I know he's ready. For better or for worse, he's gonna carry. We're gonna have our hurts, but it's the treasure of my life. Just to spend it by his side, I know I'm ready.
I'm a little concerned about your affinity for a little place called Cracker Barrel. One man can only eat so much chicken fried steak. Yeah, another of Kevin's loves. Actually, more than all of that, thing that Kevin loves is Steph Curry, and that guy might be the best shooter in the NBA. So I mean, no, I'm talking about this beautiful bride up here. I think we've all seen the way he looks at her, the way he'd do anything for her. Steph, you are clearly the chicken fried steak of his eye. But I'm excited to see how your love grows in marriage.
I found a heart that was just like mine. Yeah, he makes me laugh and he lets me cry. Oh, he listens when I lose my mind. And now I get to go by his side. I'm lucky and I'm ready. I've never been so sure, quite so steady. I'm gonna live my life to keep the promises I made. Even though I make mistakes, I know I'm ready. For better or for worse, I'm gonna carry. We're gonna have our hurts, but it's the treasure of my life. Just to spend it by your side, I know I'm ready. Oh, it's the treasure of my life. Just to spend it by your side, I know I'm ready.
I'll never forget the day I got the call. Stephanie was at James Madison and I was at Radford, and she calls to tell me about this guy named Kevin. And I've known her for so long, I had never heard her speak of a guy like this before, and at that moment I knew that he was the one, and immediately I wanted to know, who the hell is this Kevin guy? But over the years I've gotten to know Kevin, and He's just such a great guy, so kind and humble. And Stephanie, who's probably the nicest girl you will ever meet, heart of gold. And not only is she beautiful on the outside, inside she's just as beautiful. So when I see them together, they truly are the perfect match. I couldn't be happier for them. They complement each other so well. And I must say, there's no one better to calmly remind Stephanie every night to take out her contacts so she doesn't wake out in a panic. But I can't wait to see where your adventure goes with each other, and I just couldn't be happier for you all. And I love you all so much, and I feel blessed to have you in my life. And I'm gonna start crying. But I love you very much, and cheers to Stephanie and Kevin.